Today, today we were fortunate to visit three fish markets: Western, the Bridgetown Fish Market, and Oistins. And we have seen a number of things that have really bothered us. For example, we have seen problems of water at Oistins, the problem of lack of facilities at the Bridgetown, crowding, overcrowding. And we have seen a number of other problems that plague the fisher folks. I have learned a lot today that there's a need for the government to look carefully at this industry. Many people believe, especially the fish vendors, that the government has not been taking them seriously over the past 6 years. There's a need for modernization. Many people believe that the fishing industry is still a very important one, and I feel so too. But there's a need to modernize the industry in a way that would help them to export some of their fish to Europe and so on. I believe that the facilities here, for example, the water facilities that they need to be looked at, there's still a need to look at what is happening in this industry. People believe that just like the tourism industry was given a rebate of 7% in terms of VAT, that the industry could look at, that the government should look at reducing the VAT in terms of helping the industry to survive. Many people believe, for example, one fisherman told me today that they're still getting the same $25 a hundred for fish as they got 20 years ago. So they definitely need to look at improving the industry for the good of the fisher folk. I believe too that more and more, as I said in the budget debate, that government can focus on bringing more people into work in terms of security, in terms of general workers to help clean the fish markets. And there's a definitely need to make the fisher folk feel better. There's also a general view that we will never get a fishing agreement with Trinidad. People believe that both parties have said that they will get an agreement, but it's time that the government start fooling them and allow the fisher folk to get some rebate from government and the fisher folk. For example, fish building. Fish building is a worthwhile industry, worthwhile occupation, and I feel that we need to look at that again. I have seen the building of fish boats at the Bridgetown Harbour, and that's very good. I think that we need to look at that. The crane is another thing that they have asked about. There need to be a crane. There need to be better hauling equipment at Western. So that, to my mind, we need to spend more time looking at the fishing industry at this point in time. Thank you.
So in your view, you think it has been severely neglected?
I think that over the years, that the government have not spent enough time modernizing the industry. For example, in Grenada and St. Vincent, you have modern fishing equipment. You have better better facilities for the fisher folks, right? And I think we need to spend more time, and we need to see the extension officers within the ministry. I think the minister need to come out and see what is happening within the industry, and we need to see more top officials come into the Oistins, because Oistins is still one of our premier destinations here for fish, and we need to spend more time on it.
I think the facilities need upgrading.
Well, yeah, they need modernizing. 20 years ago, these facilities were just like this. And, there's a need for, in some areas, for example, the area for boning fish at the Bridgetown market, and here, should be air conditioned, right? They should spend some more time air conditioning some of the units so that the fisher folks can spend some time doing better work. For example, people tell me that they bone some 8 and 1,000 fish per day. So that I believe that better marketing facilities can be put in place for the fisher folk. We need to see government spending more time in terms of taking more fish off the hands of the fisher folk to give them better relief. At this time it is slow, but flying fish is still the fish of choice within this market. Yes, thank you.
Good.
Is saying that this tour of the fish market has confirmed our worst fears, that the fishing industry in Barbados is being allowed to fall into a state of decay, steep decline, and is probably dying. And this should not be the case. Right here in Oistins, you have a serious situation where the market, as Gline has told you, is in dire need of modernization. And it isn't just about modernization. It is about employing Barbadians and allowing a sector of the economy that was primarily and previously only a working class aspect of employment now to become a premier area for the earning of foreign exchange. But it cannot happen if we are not sanitary and phytosanitary compliant, as is St. Vincent and as are other islands in the Caribbean, with a weaker fishing fleet than Barbados has, and with a smaller fishing industry than Barbados has. So that we are not in a position, because of the state of the Oistins market, because of what you're seeing right here in front of you, garbage disposal not working properly, problems with the ice machine, even as basic a problem as absence of proper amenities with the bathroom facilities. You are not in a position to export fish caught in Barbados to the European market. But we have a trade agreement with Europe which says that they're prepared to accept all of the fish that we can export to them. Because of the failure of this government to bring the Oistins market and the Bridgetown market and others up to scratch, Barbados is unable to export a single fish to the European Union and therefore not able to earn a cent of foreign exchange. Now this is a perfectly logical area for there to be the sourcing of concessional finance so that you can redevelop the markets, so that the markets can be made the bulwark of competitive activity for a wide base of Barbadians. We should also, and as we've seen it in Bridgetown, the vital art of boat building and boat repair is also on its deathbed. We are taking young men and young women in Barbados who are interested in learning something wholesome and being able to employ themselves in the long term and employing them in a part-time way to cut grass alongside the ABC highway. But there are people in Bridgetown market who tell you that there are right now nearly 50 boats that need repair. But we simply do not have the people who are able to benefit from the opportunity either to learn or to develop a trade of their own in this vital aspect of our heritage. And equally, we have few people who can do net repairs and net making, so that the strength of the fishing industry is being left to die by a government that clearly does not understand what the development of an economy is about. And we are heartened by the cries of the fishing folk that we've talked to. We ask them to bear with us. We will do everything in our power to bring this government to a Christian understanding that this kind of neglect has to come to an end.
Are you proposing that places like the Samuel Jackman Prescott Polytechnic go out there? I know there's a program there, engine repairs and so forth, proposed. Are you proposing then?
But I don't want to give you a particular location, but I can say this much. It is if you have ever had to pick a place for a mentorship program to take place, it would be in the markets of Barbados, whereby you can get several young people from Christchurch. You go down Western and St. James, from the St. Michael area in Bridgetown, and other parts of Barbados as well. And you allow them to come into the market during this summer vacation time, and you give them an opportunity to come hands-on, get some hands-on knowledge about the craft that built this island's heritage. None of that is happening now. If you go into Bridgetown, as we just left there, we saw several boats on dry dock. Some of them are in a state of disrepair that have been for years, and it desperately needs addressing. We also were confronted with the sad problem of the cost of just moving a boat 150 feet. There's not the facility of having a crane. So what fisherfolk now have to do is to pay, and I think the bill that I was shown was $1,600 in order to move a boat just over 100 feet. We saw it as recently as today. Well, that is absolutely disgraceful. And if you can make the investment in a crane or some other suitable type of machinery, then the entire industry will benefit from the access to that type of thing. But we are allowing people who can least afford it to have to suffer in a way that is unacceptable. Okay.
Just get one Eleanor.
Eleanor wants to say a few words.
What I'm talking about? All right, Cooper. Let's talk about the conditions.
Yeah, we want to talk about the condition of the market. With the stalls want fixing and everything. We want cleaning and everything. Even bathrooms. They have one bathroom that is working, that's the ladies' bathroom. Sometimes you're in the bathroom and the men's come there. The men's come in the bathroom and you're in the bathroom. And that is not good.
So nobody told you when it will be fixed?
No, nobody told you what is when it will fix. Sometimes they bring 6 or 8 plumbers to fix one toilet. And all of them will sit down out there. Just sit down out there and then fix the toilet. They come to fix the pipe. The pipe's running for over a month. And then they get and say, they may have nothing to fix the pipes with. They don't have nothing to clean the bathroom, don't have nothing to clean the stalls, nothing so. We just sit down, all the flies all about. And when the people come and see the fish with the flies, nobody ain't buying nothing. We have to get plastic to cover the fish and everything.
How long this has been going on, Elder?
This is going on over about nearly 2 years or anything over that there. And nobody want to look at you or nothing so.
Have you been able to speak to any person about it?
Of course, we contact all the market people and everything.
And
Still don't look at us. Don't look at us. Don't say nothing or nothing so.
How long you been in market now, Elder?
I've been in market over 45 or 50 years in the market. 'Cause I was in the market from the old market with Mr. St. John and all them up there. No, nothing so. Nothing so. Not like this. Not problem like this at all. No problem like this at all. Inside the market, it was leaking. You can't go inside the market. When the rain come down, you get it wet even going down through the oil there. And the rain come down. You got an umbrella to go down through there. Nobody coming and saying nothing. No, nothing to us.
A queen come in when the Barbell their party was in power. The year the Barbell their party was getting ready, was lose power. The queen come in. And that the fisheries sitting down. It's supposed to haul up 50 foot boats, 25 tons. They want not concept, can't haul up boats that size. The boat just got sink, can not concept to haul up because the fee is $25 up and 25 down.
Fees what?
And 25 up, 25 down. Concept. You got one of the cranes here. It was going up concept quite cheap. You got a boat here there, crane down there, the arts and all the time. Nobody saying nothing. I believe the guarantee for the crane was here. We think it was here. But because the Barbell there party, like it can't get in. But there's people, you got to help the people because this industry very big. And the ice expensive because the government never had a right competing with the private sector. Private sector ice is $240 a ton, the government one is $240 a ton. Private sector got a better standard of ice. They should give me some ice, at least $150 a ton to keep we working, that we will keep people working to put money back into the economy. We got cleaners, borners, sellers, everything we got going. And no help. Every water boat come here at Oistins, it costs from Heinz Crane, it's $2,400 to get in. You ain't buying the paint on our head. It's $2,400 to get back to town, to get in the water. No paint is about $500 for a gallon of bottom paint. But the side paint, workman pays $150 a day. So you got to look for at least $10,000 when you think of hauling up a boat in Oistins from town.
So obviously all this is having an impact on the cost of fish. In terms of price then?
No. The fish that sell according to the flow. We have enough come to sell cheap. In the place we could carry them unless we try to put some boycott. And the price is very expensive. So we let sellers do that.
Answer this
Yeah.
question, Alan. Mr. Thompson had promised a new train, and Bennett said that they're putting the order to talk about that.
Mr. Thompson, the first budget, it's $3 million for a crane, for the fishing industry. And there's a woman at the fisheries there, Miss Leslie. When we asked him about the crane, she said fishermen didn't deserve the crane. They say the money gone back in. We never get no crane, we never hear anything. All we begging for, I stand out between them because Mr. Ben, when I build my boat new, Mr. Ben helped me put the boat in the water, send me a crane from craning equipment. Because he tell me he know that I ain't got the money. And Mr. Ben sent me a crane. And Miss Leslie, I answered some questions in fisheries. A big man answering questions that Mr. Ben sent me. So I asked Miss Leslie, I see the man at the Broad Street and the police and the relatives say red and the police station come through. What will she do? I heard the police station, I heard Mr. Ben. And then we got enough talk and he said Saturday and the queer come and get my boat in water. Since I gave bought all back on, I said once and next time I went back, it too big. Well, else I said, I'm my hassle and get the boat hauled. But I feel it is, they should do something because the queen down there, they don't know, going 7 years. Down by the fisheries. We got to go down there and get some pictures of the queen. They take me in the fisheries that cover in Blue Podium is the queen for Oistins, the one for Oistins. A lot of coming by the Barbados, they were party. And we don't know why, but we don't know who holding it up. Mr. Esther went here, then I plastic for nut. I asked about the queen. He tell me 15 years we ain't had no queen. I said about 15 years we had these boats. You know, you start. They tell you we there. The big dog. So I said, well, it's enough next like artsy. We begging for help. The fishing boats don't have a home. If hurricanes come in and the queen here, we could put boats up on Supercenter lawn. We could block the road and carry boats up in Granny's car park. Boats from St. Lucie, everybody could come here and get them with the water. Time the hurricane get here. We don't have no place to go. We got to go into the complex. The complex outlive its usefulness. We got more boats than what holding the complex. Some big old boats in there that can mash it small boats. We don't know what to do. We begging for help. Oh no, Gabby Lawrence had the answer for you fishermen. There's no place you could go. We don't know who can come to the rescue. We hoping somebody will come to the rescue. We hoping. Huh? Said answer, Lord. Said answer help you fishing. The boat owners. The boat owners. We ain't borrowing no money from the development bank to build our boats. We borrow from the commercial banks and our savings. And we keep roughly about 8,000 to 10,000 people employed in the fishing industry going. That's a significant contribution that we're making to the economy of this country. And they don't have no respect for the fishermen. Long-line boats are sending fish overseas and the money is coming in U.S. money. Foreign exchange to get saving imports by not got to buy the amount of fish from overseas. And and they don't got no respect or the regard for the boat owners. To give you a queen is too much. Every plantation you pass by, you can see government tractors side the roadside park. Agriculture people getting big agriculture vans. Fishermen's getting nothing. And salt, that's all we getting. But I remember the day when Barron said all fishermen was police was pants and or shirt the fishing that time in 1971. Barron said that a fisherman only want a police or pants and or shirt in 1971. We demonstrate in town. Tom Adams. We demonstrate in 1971. And the industry get bigger. Still not help. But a group of trying to get the fellas together that we could go down there and make a demonstration and see if we would get the queen come here. We need some help. We need a queen here. About 100 going from here up Concert. I'm from St. John, I know Concert. And you got to know up there to getting up there. Because you got to go in between some rocks. And instead of mistake, you make your boat mash it. It don't make sense. We carry these boats from down here up there. A tongue boat could easily come here. It's come for ice. You get hauled up, get fixed here. The boats insured? Yeah, I'm insured boat. Stay insured boat. Stay insured boat. How many boats insured? A lot of boats in insured. We make sure you got good radiators. good batteries and good things in what. And we said one another when the Coast Guard no come be straight. Well, that's what we hoping. But if the Queen here, we hear hurricane come, we will get out the water. We need the loader. We need the loader here, the thing to come out the boats. Because of hurricane come, we could get out the water. But when a hurricane comes, we got the house and we got the boat. We don't know what side to be. It's hard. We need some help. And the Rotary people come. These are the boats that carry the things down to Grenada when the ships or planes can get in. And we carry down things and help the people. And we need people now to come on board and help we to get a crane here. That way they get we working and say happen we can work for them. But now we don't know what happened. People say we want free. That's me. I want a free house. I ain't want no free house. I get a house. I got a house. I want a crane to help we all the boats that could go fishing and we could get some work for other people. And I fished in 1976 and I went in port. When the Cubana players rock, I went to come for the work. And I bought me an extra. Huh? Piece of thing here, water. But they got the place. Look, this is new toilet to go here. I guess you're